Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the You Like That podcast. My name is Adam, one half of the You Like That podcast. Taking things a little bit different again. Reminiscent of the isolation days back in season 1. No, but doing something a bit different today. Bringing a new segment to the show. Something a little bit different. Just a quick little midweek bonus segment. Bring a bit of news in the movie world, cinema, we're talking, rumours of new movies, trailer announcements, who's fucking who in cinema world. Not as much, but, just whatever's happening in the cinema world, what's coming out, what's been pushed back, which is, surprisingly, not much of this is going to be about what's been pushed back. There's one or two, but we'll get to it. So yeah, just thought we'd bring this little midweek one, quick little solo sesh, update you guys, give you a little bit to think about what's eventually going to be coming back out in the cinemas. Jack has gone and done his own little 15-minute review of Spawn. You should definitely go and watch that, because if you know about the movie Spawn, you should know how terrible it is, and if you know Jack as well, it's a rant-filled fest, and it is... Mwah. The dude is a genius. That's why I have a show with him. Me, you guys know I like to review the movies solo, so I was going to bring out a bit of news, just see what's been happening, what's in the works, and hopefully we're going to make this a weekly thing. Hopefully to bring through that midweek down, waiting to the weekend for a new movie to come out, obviously for us to review. Might not be enough for you guys. Maybe I'm going to bring you this little bit extra, so I'm going to do that for you. So let's kick things off first with, I guess, one of the first movie pushbacks that I found is not as out there that people might not know of. It is the upcoming psychological thriller Antebellum. I think that might be how you pronounce it. I don't like big words like this. They don't fucking work for me. Yeah, it's another psychological thriller movie. Looks like it was done by Jordan Peele, but it's not. But it's another one of these, very in the mind, think about movies, based on a best-selling author who's finding herself in this weird reality of fucking some nightmare scenario back in the slavery times in America. Really shit times. They're Americans, good guys. So as it is, this was scheduled to come out for April. COVID happened, didn't happen, obviously it's going to get pushed back. It then got a late August release. COVID's still going. Yeah, it's not stopping. So that's been pushed back again, to which now it's basically just indefinitely pushed back. It has been completely taken off that it's getting a 2020 release. It's just up in the air. Who knows? You'll get it when you get it, basically, is when we're going to get it. So that's another decent looking movie. If you like Get Out, if you like Us, this is another one of those movies that looks like it's going to follow that similar formula. Not taken from Jordan, obviously, so it's going to be a little bit different, but could have been a really good movie. Would have loved to have seen it now. Shit happens, what do we do? Yeah, that's our pushback. We're going to leave it with that one pushback. Okay, the next part. First images released of the upcoming movie called The Devil All the Time. Movie based on a book, basically taking time in America during the Vietnam War. Just a bunch of different characters, all different types of people. I don't know much about this. It's not something that I've ever read. I've never heard of this book before. But when you hear the lineup of the cast of this movie, Jesus, I don't know what it's going to be about, but fuck, I'm pretty keen to see it. So you're getting Tom Holland, you're getting Bill Skarsgård, you're getting Jason Clarke, you're getting Sebastian Stan, Robert Pattinson, Mia Wasikowska, and a bunch of others. Fucking pretty good lineup, if you ask me. And whatever this fucking movie's going to be about, I'm going to see it. I'm going to try and put a couple of photos here of the cast and how they look through this movie. Tom Holland looks like a G. He looks good. Robert Pattinson, My God, Maron. A beautiful man. Wow. Can't wait to see him in this. Jason Clarke just looks like Jason Clarke. He just looks like a unhealthy Aussie, basically. Bill Skarsgård, you just think Pennywise straight away. But yeah, whatever this movie's going to be about, these photos have gained me some interest just because of the cast. But some of these movies that have big casts we know can fall and flop. So I'm not putting too much faith in it. I'll wait for a trailer. I'll wait to watch a trailer and then see how we sort of go from there. The next piece of news, we're going back to our boy Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is confirmed. It was fully confirmed a few weeks ago. It was very apparent that Paramount wanted to do another movie pretty soon. Obviously, due to the setback of having to redesign Sonic from the first movie, push a lot of that back. As much as momentum that it did gain from redesigning and bringing it out and fucking it being a great movie, just pushed everything back, and then the COVID crisis just didn't help. But they are hopefully scheduling for an April 2022 release. Ben Schwartz coming back as Sonic, Jim Carrey coming back as Eggman. Whoever else comes in, we know we're going to be getting Tails. Spoiler if you haven't seen Sonic, Tails comes in as a post-credit scene looking for Sonic. We're getting the Tails. Who else we could get? Could be getting Knuckles. Whoever else is in his fucking group. I can't remember for the fucking life of me. Sonic Hedgehog 2 is coming. And I can't wait to be doing this podcast for another 2 years just to get to Sonic 2. When Sonic 2 comes out, that's it. Podcast is done. Don't tell Jack. Might hurt him a little bit. We're also hearing of a new entry into the Scream franchise in which Courtney Cox is apparently on board to return as her news reporter Gail Weathers. Scream, I know fuck all about. I have not seen them. I've seen the ending to, I think, the first one. Maybe? I don't know. The one where Shaggy fucking wants to kill himself from fucking, what's his name? Scooby-Doo. I've never been interested in Scream. I'm not a big slasher murder guy. To me, it's just, I don't know how they made so many of those movies to begin with. And, yeah, Courtney Cox still looks fucking gorgeous as all hell. But that's just something for you Scream guys. Scream is coming back out. Courtney Cox is coming back. Whoever else comes out, I don't know. Yeah, I guess you just have to find that out. Maybe I'll tell you in a couple of weeks if any more news comes up. You like that podcast news section. Fucking hell, this is so dumb. But I will press on. Splinter Cell. Big video game franchise. Stretching back many, many years ago. The stealthy shooter game. That sort of, I would almost say pioneered stealth games in a larger capacity. You say that about Metal Gear Solid franchise as well. But Splinter Cell was always just a special secret agent. Majorly stealth-wise game. You never went into these games all guns blazing. It's always about, hacking this, climbing up this, fucking hiding in this dark area, stealthy takedowns, stuff like that. A lot of guys will fucking remember this series. The Netflix has decided to take on this role of trying to bring something Splinter Cell into the world in an anime series wise. Getting the scriptwriter from John Wick to helm the writing process of this series, bring something to life. Would love to see a proper real life Splinter Cell movie. I think that would be the way to go. But in terms of how Netflix has helmed a lot of anime series, I'm very promised on that as well. I'm not opposed to it at all. The Godzilla anime series that they produced was fucking phenomenal. They're just getting animes upon animes. They're making Netflix original animes. They're getting on board all other massive animes just to stream there. I'm happy with this. And fuck, if the guy from John Wick is gonna write this, fucking hey, I'll fucking take it on, no problems. What story they could do, I mean, fuck, take your pick. It's a spy movie, it's a secret agent movie. Fuck, you can do anything you want. Just don't make it James Bond or, something stupid where it's just outlandish. Just don't make it Johnny English, basically. My boy Kevin Smith. Always working and doing shit. Another quick one in the terms of animated series is apparently signed on to do a Green Hornet series. If you're not familiar with the Green Hornet, it's a older movie. It's an older comic book. There was a live action movie that had come out with Seth Rogen as a star, as one of the star guys in it. I saw this movie once when I was in Melbourne when it came out in the cinemas. I do not remember it for the life of me. I know that it was shit and boring, but Seth Rogen was in it, so I had a bit of a laugh, because it's Seth Rogen. You're always going to have a bit of a chuckle. So for what an animated series might bring to it, Kevin Smith is a fucking G. He's doing the Masters of the Universe franchise that Netflix have recommissioned to bring out, which I was never a big He-Man guy to begin with, but the looks of things, it looks really fucking good. So if he does something with Green Hornet and makes it a more true to the style anime as the old school comics were, fucking bring it on. Let him do whatever the fuck he wants. He's a genius. Some fresh news just coming out today is the live action Mulan movie. It's now been scheduled for a Disney Plus release of September 4th, but with a price point. You don't get to stream it, so you have to pay for Disney Plus and then $30 to watch Mulan. What? Okay, I get it. It's a live action remake of a big Disney movie. It's got a big budget into it. Obviously, not having a cinema release is really going to hurt it. They can't push it out onto a streaming platform where they know they're going to get fuck all revenue because people are only paying a, whatever it is, $9 a month premium, and it's not enough to justify how much is going to be spent on watching this movie. So they're opting for a $30 watch fee. I guess you're going to have to go onto it and then fucking buy it or rent it, essentially. I don't even know if it's going to be buy or rent. The first thing I saw was $30 price tag, and I don't know if that's US or if that's like flat. It's, knowing us, it's probably going to be $30 Australian. But they're also going to put it into theaters where Disney Plus isn't available. Being Disney, I feel like it's just available everywhere. So, I mean, I guess if you're in fucking the Congo, you're not going to be able to watch Mulan at all. But it seems just so out of whack, and but in the same sense, is this what the new norm is going to be? Is all these upcoming movies just eventually going to be like, we can't keep fucking pushing it back? We have movies that need to be done, that are in pre-production, that are in editing, that marketing has started for. We can't keep pushing and pushing and pushing. We're losing money. Because the more they keep pushing back, the more money they've put into shit, and they're getting nothing from it. The money's not coming in from anywhere. So could this be Disney taking the leap and going, let's just get these new movies out, put up a premium higher than what you would a cinema ticket to be, and then just take in all that revenue, bang, there you go, you got box office buck. Could be what we soon come to know as the new norm for cinema movies and releases. I mentioned this in one of our earlier episodes about where I see cinemas being in the next 10, 20 years or so. The possibility of shit just being digital release, getting it just straight home demand, like a home demand cinema, same sort of thing like your Google Play and that. You know, you go and you rent a movie, you buy a movie, $10, $15, $20, whatever it is. But more cinematic experience, and maybe TVs are like so much better now, and picture quality is brilliant, and surround sound is just incorporated everywhere. Whatever it may be, this could be the future. It just could be what we're looking for. But Mulan is coming very soon. I don't really want to pay $30 to watch it, but I love Mulan, so I probably will. Alright. Jurassic Park. Love it. We just got a trailer for a new animated series. It's all about a fucking anime series now. No, because no one can be on set and touch each other, everything's just got to be drawn out as a cartoon. Jurassic World Dominion is the upcoming installment to the Jurassic World trilogy. Pretty much going to be tying up all the ends of the last Jurassic World movies and the Jurassic Park movies into one, which had been pushed back in production. I'm very fucking upset because I can't fucking wait for this movie. You have Sam Neill coming back. You have Laura Dern coming back. Goldblum, Pratt, Howard, all of them. It's going to be fucking brilliant. I can't wait. It's been pushed back, so I'm fucking upset. So now they've gone, what do we do in the meantime? Oh, anime called Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. And at first I thought, just like a kid's show. But then watching the trailer, it seemed like it was sort of like a kid's caught in this camp, but the dinosaurs are all pretty still fucking scary looking. And kind of didn't look too bad, not gonna lie. Seems like this is very reminiscent of Jurassic World, the first one. Maybe this is taking place at the same time. This is just an animated standpoint from another view of the park and everything being released into the park. The Indominus Rex, the T-Rex at the end, all those dinosaurs that come about in those movies seem like from the trailer is sort of what we're going to be getting, but it's, you know, a bunch of, you know, early teenagers trying to get away from this instead of Chris Pratt and two other kids. Just kids in this one. But it does look pretty cool. I will give it to, you know, whatever animation they're using for this. The dinosaurs do look really good. And however much we get of this series, I don't care. A couple episodes will do me. Depending on what the story plays out to be. I mean, obviously we don't have a full story yet other than these kids go to the camp in Jurassic World, dinosaurs get out, they have to escape. The end, I guess. I guess it's just filler until Jurassic World 3 comes out. Who knows when that's going to be. Production has kicked back off with it, so hopefully it's not too long until the movie's actually finished. And then when we get it, fuck, we could be looking at the end of next year. Start of 2022, fucking calling it now. So, yeah. Netflix just taking the ball and going, yeah, give something. Make something out of it. So, Netflix, they're coming out, saving us as they always do. Now, the last piece of news for the day. I just have to bring in more stuff. Godzilla vs. Kong. I'm a big King Kong Godzilla fan. I enjoyed the first Godzilla reboot. I liked the Kong reboot. I loved Godzilla 2 King of the Monsters. Bringing back some older kaiju monsters was fucking brilliant. I loved it. Yeah, there was shit that could have been done better, but it was a fucking brilliant movie. If you go back and watch some of the old Godzilla movies from the fucking Heisei and Millennia series, trust me, it's no better. This is what Godzilla is. It's a fucking whack-ass movie, and trust me, they do pretty normal shit in these new movies and what they did back then. So, getting Kong vs. Godzilla is a big fight, obviously between the two. It's in the title. They've only ever fought off, I believe, once in a previous movie, in which King Kong did win, strange enough. Now, the biggest thing about getting Kong vs. Godzilla is, if you've seen Godzilla, you know how big of a monster Godzilla is. If you saw Kong Skull Island, you know that Kong did not seem that big at all. And you think, if they're coming together, there's a bit of a size difference. And the smart thing that they sort of did was go, oh yeah, Kong in Skull Island, he wasn't an adult then. He wasn't fully grown. He was not that old, so he had room. He has room to grow. So obviously in the span of however long it takes from Skull Island to get to where we are now, yeah, he just gets near 2.5, 3 times bigger than his actual size, and just give him a little bit of a beard on the front, bit bigger muscles, and go, there you go, now you can fight Godzilla. So it's fucking funny to think about it like that, but it's still going to be brilliant. This is going to be the all-out war that Godzilla Final War sort of brought about. Just getting a whole bunch of these older characters coming back to fight, possibly one last time, but we know there's a proper monsterverse coming from this, so we'll probably be getting more. But knowing that, King Ghidorah came about in the last one, you had Mothra, Rodan, and then who can come in this next one. You know, there's talks of Mecha Godzilla for some reason, which was created by aliens to defeat Godzilla, and then another iteration was built by the Japanese to rival Godzilla as well. However you look at it, Mecha Godzilla, I don't know how that's going to work in a new one, but if he's in there, he's in there. Fuck it, why not? Whoever else you can get in there. The news coming out of it is that we've had some leaks of some toy packaging for the upcoming movie. Obviously, promos going into this, they're going to be targeting children toys. So we're getting, you know, Godzilla in a bunch of action figure poses, Kong with a battle axe, which I don't know what the fuck it's made of, but maybe he's going to be using a weapon for this, and he's just going to beat the shit out of Godzilla. You get there was the skull crawlers from Kong Skull Island in this as well as a toy, which either hints that they're going to come back in this, because they were the main enemy in the first Kong movie, so maybe they make a comeback, who knows. The biggest thing is there was a new kaiju monster on there, labelled the Warbat, which is basically a snake with wings. I'm not aware of this character. I don't know every single character that has been in the Godzilla universe, so I think it's a different iteration of something else. I believe there was another name for it that I can't remember, but they wanted to change it because obviously white people are too dumb to speak, you know, of Japanese names and such. It has to be very simple, Warbat. And then everyone will go, oh yeah, Warbat, that's what we want. So yeah, it's basically just it's a snake with wings, is all it's going to be. So we know there's another creature to debut in this movie. I'm still very excited. Whatever the fuck happens in this, I can't wait for a trailer to come out. If this promo material has already happened, I know filming is finished, and I just want to see a trailer of something. It can be a 20-second teaser. I don't care. Give me fucking something, and I'll be happy. But yeah, that's about all the news I have for this week. Been a bit weird going through this. This is like doing episode 1 of the podcast again. Sort of stumbling over myself trying to bullshit my way through these points about shit that I barely know about. But hey, if it gives you guys a little bit of light into what's to come in the future in the realm of movies, and what you can be disappointed in knowing is pushed back 6 or 12 months, you know, you can come to me and I will assure you of these things. But no, this was fun. Hopefully we can keep this going and more news does arise through the week, and can bring you another episode midway next week in between stuff. So yeah, as it is, go and watch Jack's review of Spawn. It's a quick little review. Brilliant, as I said. I fucking love the guy and how he does his shit movies. He knows how to blast a shit movie. We will be coming this week with a brand new movie. Obviously, scheduling issues, Jack moving house and such. Didn't have enough time to be able to do something. It's not his fault. He doesn't have to feel that way. He's fine. Moving is a big thing. The podcast can wait. We do these things. We make it work. So there will be something this week. We are going to be seeing a movie. There will be 2 movies, possibly 3. This week's one being probably one of the more shitter ones. Jack will tell you that he prefers those, but I can assure you this will be terrible. So keep your eyes out for that one. It will be coming this weekend. We will be bringing more stuff through the midweek to try and give you a bit more content, get you through the week. Something quick. I didn't expect this to go this long, but hey, you get what you get. So, until the next time I see ya, my name is Adam, one half of the You Like That podcast. I will continue to be Adam unless Jack tells me otherwise, and we maybe switch bodies. Anything could happen on this show. You don't know. But I'll see you next time.